So today I was gonna make a different video, but decided that I had all this footage sitting back from our spring break videos. Finally decided, you know what, I should probably make that video and get it out. The first night, I didn't record anything because of how bad the night went. This past spring break, me and Crystal went to go to Myrtle Beach with Crystal's family. Getting there was like a story in itself. Yeah. So that's why we're making this video. So the first night, we were driving, we were doing pretty good, no issues whatsoever. Then we made it to this place called Ghent, West Virginia.
It's in southern West Virginia, like deep south West Virginia.
So we make it through the first toll booth, and immediately after getting out of the toll booth, I don't know, what do you think, 200 feet after the toll booth?
Maybe
we hear this rattling noise, and then we hear the shredding sound.
We go to the first exit, and we go to a gas station.
And at the time, it was already, the sun had set, it was dark. Our headlights were actually dimming, and we knew that we needed to find somewhere to stop to go look at this because we couldn't stay on the road. We find out that what actually happened is the belt for the alternator shredded, so we couldn't keep our batteries charged while we were driving. And eventually the people that owned the Exxon flipped the breaker and cut us off, so we had to move somewhere else. The battery was still not very charged, it was cold. Start back up, drive down the road, and we find this really rickety old Motel 6.
They were like, you can stay at the Motel 6, and we were like, okay.
So we show up at this Motel 6, expecting to stay in the Motel 6. Come to find out, they went out of business. Finally bunker down for the night, plug into the wall there. So we charge up our battery, and we decide let's ride as long as we can on this battery. And this is where the story picks back up.
We get going down the interstate, freezing cold, because we don't have heat, and we don't have electricity, and if we do anything, our battery's gonna die. So like headlights off, everything was off except for the battery. So we drove all through Virginia, got to the border of North Carolina and South Carolina.
We're doing really good. We were hoping we could at least make it there, but sadly that's not what happened. As soon as we crossed the North Carolina to South Carolina border, the battery assembly tray underneath of the RV dropped right out onto the pavement. So luckily we were right next to a Shell, so we pulled into the Shell parking lot and assessed the damage. The batteries were not salvageable.
As soon as we crossed into South Carolina, the GPS was like, welcome to South Carolina. We were like, well, thanks.
A couple hours later, some locals helped us out. They were driving a truck that had no plates. You couldn't open the doors from the inside. We get a little bit farther in the journey. We were close, we were under 20 miles.
Really close.
We get up to a red light that's on the highway and everything just shuts down. Traffic all around us, and we had to call a tow truck to come and pull us from the road, off the road into this parking lot, where we then had to get an even bigger tow truck. So it was horrible in the moment, but like looking back at it, it's a great story to tell, and I'm so glad that I shot video of this trip. Not only was getting there memorable, but like we had a blast while we were there. With that being said, we'll get back to the video. See you guys.
In the wild! Ah! It was right there, I saw it! Don't!
Today me and Crystal are at the Hollywood Wax Museum, and we're gonna go on a little exploration now, and we're gonna bring you guys with us.
I know I'm hard to love. I can never get enough. Sometimes you're too much. I'm down, then I'm up. I know I'm hard to love. I know I'm hard to please. I'm never happy, it seems. But you put my heart at ease when it's crashing like the seas. I know I'm hard to release. But baby, if it were easy, you know that we would be miserable. And maybe I'm completely crazy, but so are you for loving me so long. And baby, if it were easy, baby, if it were easy, it were
Okay, I need Hook and Emma.
We're gonna spend all our money here.
But it's Hook and Emma. I've been looking for these in stores forever and I cannot find them.
So me and Crystal have gotten like really into these little Pops bobbleheads, and they have tons of them. There's more over here. Here's the Harry Potter ones, Star Wars ones. They have Orange is the New Black ones over here. Game of Thrones up here. Here's superhero ones. More superhero ones. Here's Walking Dead ones. You're excited, aren't you?
I'm looking for this.
We just wrapped up at the Hollywood Wax Museum, and let me tell you, I just ran into a railing. That was an awesome time. I mean, look at King Kong on top of the building up here, guys. Can you see it? Look at that thing. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go back and get something to eat, and then probably maybe go to the aquarium tonight. Maybe save some money and maybe walk on the beach instead. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll see you guys here in a little bit.
We're at the aquarium today. It's day 3. We're at the aquarium and I'm by fishies. See the fishies right in the back. Fishies.
We're gonna be here for a while, and we're taking the glass bottom boat tour, so we should get a bunch of cool footage and a bunch of exciting Crystal moments because she's obsessed with fish. We're heading over to the glass bottom boat now. Oh, there it is right there. Good, how about you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Cool. Okay, where to now? Are we gonna go to Planet Jellies?
Let's go to Planet Jellies.
We're going to Planet Jellies. What's it feel like?
It feels weird. You gotta do it. Does that feel weird?
Crystal got her sleeves soaked in the stingray tank. Oh my god, you can see it on camera. Yeah. You can clearly see it. We're at Molly's softball game right now. She's got her wet sleeves still. She's rocking the coldness right now for sure. So today is day 4 of the vacation. We are headed over to Charleston, South Carolina, and we're gonna be on a tour essentially all day, stopping all over the place, pay one fee, and then you get food and everything. So I guess we'll catch up with you later. So right now we're at some kind of like town market. Crystal's dad needs his coffee, so we're on the hunt for coffee right now. We found the coffee and it's really cold out. Getting warmed up because it's actually inside here.
And if he sent in reinforcements, he'd be the aggressor.
They said there were like 145 kids on this boat right now. We're going up top now. Crystal's gonna try and drive the boat.
The line's on the other side.
She's gotta get past. We're VIPs.
I'm the captain now.
There you go, Crystal. Good job. Hit that boat.
Don't worry, there's only 145 little kids you're controlling. What'd you think, Crystal?
The dolphins were the coolest part, not gonna lie. Actually, there were a lot of cool parts.
We had a lot of little kids thinking we were famous, and we're not. So guys, we're touring Boone Plantation right now.